Really exciting just to be with you all. How many times can I say exciting in one day? I have no idea. But I wanted to give everybody a really quick snapshot for those of you who choose to purchase the course today, kind of what you get and what's included in the package. So really, TLDR, this is 8 years of me learning how to navigate from full-time vocational. I went to Liberty University with a youth ministry degree. I went to seminary, I have a master's degree in biblical literature. How in the world do I get a corporate marketplace job? Took me kind of 8 years to figure that out. And now I help other pastors do that. And I put everything I learned into one course, 8 hours long, that you can watch. You can purchase it today. Today is the launch. So I'm just going to really quickly, in like 5 minutes or so, walk you through what you get when you go ahead and purchase this course. So first of all, you get some free stuff. I help pastors get jobs. We're big on giving away free stuff. So you get some free videos, kind of a teaser on what to expect. Over here on the left, you also see you get a whole section on the mindset. How do I get into the mindset that I can actually sell my transferable skills in a way that makes sense? I share some of my story. We also have a really awesome interview with Josh, who's a pastor in Southern California, how he got into the mindset of co-vocational and long-term ministry. So as you can see there's about an hour or so of audio and video training all around the mindset. The second part is the discovery. This is so critical. The job search does not start with the market. The job search starts with you. How has God wired you? And I'll walk you through a really simple framework to do some self-inventory to realize, what skills do I possess? How do I thrive as a professional? And how can I find a job that works for my family's needs? As you can see here, there's the audio and video content there. What kind of jobs can I even get? Number one question I get asked from pastors is, what kind of jobs are even out there? I have no clue. And I have some amazing interviews with 3 pastors and church planters. Stephen, who transitioned into SaaS sales, software as a service. He shares A to Z, how he did it, how he interviewed, how he remessaged his skills that he learned as a pastor. Daniel was a youth pastor at a large church for 7 years and then became an operations manager, how he did that. And then Justin, who's a pastor and also a hospice chaplain, and he shares how he did that. So those are audio and video for you to listen to. The next one, the most important pillar, is the rebrand. How in the world do I communicate, hey, I'm a pastor, I'm a Christian minister, I went to seminary or Bible college, and now here I am looking for a job at your company. And I walk you through it A to Z. How to write a resume, how to write a cover letter, how to write a power statement, how to network with strangers and not be weird, how to build a LinkedIn. Everything is there. And we also have some resources I'll share at the end, a resume template, a cover letter template, a power statement repository. You can just copy and paste right into your resume. It's done for you. It's super easy. You'll be applying to jobs in no time. John shares how he went from a pastor to a nonprofit fundraiser and a co-vocational pastor. So tons of resources there, 12 total resources that you can engage in. So check that out. The interview, this is where a lot of pastors blow it. I'm not going to lie. They get to the interview, they get nervous, they get stressed out, they don't know how to handle themselves. So I help you think through that process, how to answer those really tricky questions, how to negotiate your salary. All of that is right there. I'll share the most common pitfalls that you as a pastor might fall into when having a non-church interview. How to know if a job is even real. There's a lot of weird scams out there. So how to identify what jobs are real. And I love this interview with Keith. Keith is a recruiter for a large IT company. He shares with you, how do you as a pastor remessage your skills to get a job in the corporate market? This is a recruiter who talks to hundreds, if not thousands of people every single year, helping them get jobs. So he shares with you the inside tips that recruiters are looking for. So that's an opportunity for you to listen to that and engage. I also, this is kind of fun, I do a mock interview with Mark Knight. Mark has been a full-time pastor for many years. And we sit down, we do a mock interview, and I share with him ways in which he can improve his answers. Really helpful, really practical. All of it is right there. That's 15 videos or audio that you can listen to and enjoy. And then finally, the sustainability. Now that you have gotten a full-time job in the marketplace, how do you sustain your church long-term? So I share how I do it at All Saints Church in the Bronx. I also speak to Kenny, who is from a full-time youth pastor to an entrepreneur and now a bivocational pastor. Michael from Creole Collective shares his story. I speak to Kevin, who is a thought leader in co-vocational ministry in the Black church. Man, it is just this section right here. It is gold. Nobody else out there is doing this. So you can hop in and hear these stories if you're trying to think, okay, this sounds cool. I want to go out and get a job, but how do I sustain myself? And then finally, like I said earlier, resources and downloads, there they all are. A resume builder, a power statement repository. This is really, really cool stuff. Look at this. All of this right there, you copy and paste it. A sample cover letter you can download, sample resume you can download, resume builder, there it is in black and white. You can build your resume from scratch. I show you the proven technique that has gone pastors, callbacks, ministry to marketplace resume, coaching calls. I mean, you name it, right? It's all there. There's 8 assets you can download right there. So in conclusion, as you can see here, I spent a lot of time on this, 8 years of hard work, summarized in kind of 8 hours. So go on over to the website. It's I help pastors get jobs.thinkific.com. Go ahead and purchase a masterclass and go out and get the job that you need and the job that you deserve.